All right, let's get into it, everyone. Hi, my name's Ari. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are outside, and what makes today even more special is that it is the 4th of July, and I am on a tight timeline before the first fireworks start to go off in the neighborhood. With that, we're gonna get right into it with a Strength and Pilates 35-minute total body burner. All you need today is a mat if you have one. I have shoes on today, if not only because it is kind of cold here, so my sweatshirt's out of frame. And I do, again, have two bands with me. One heavier for our knees, our ankles, and then one lighter one so we can add in some work with our arms like we did in our other video. And with that, we're gonna get into it. And if I do have to pause the video because fireworks do go off, I promise you, I will put up a blooper reel where you will see and hear exactly what'll be going on. So, welcome to the great outdoors, wherever you are training from. Please let me know in the comments. I wanna know where you're at. And we'll get into this. So, meet me down on your mat. We're gonna go 2-minute warm up here. We'll start with some easy cat and cows. So chest towards the mat and then arching the spine. Back, belly towards the mat. Look up, inhale. Exhale, spine towards the sky. And again, working through this here. Belly towards the mat. Spine towards the sky. We'll do one more, really articulating the spine. Like you could actually touch your belly to the mat if you wanted, because you are Elastigirl and you have that much space. And spine towards the sky. Now coming up into plank pose. So you're just firm here on the mat. We'll take our right foot up towards the top of the mat. World's greatest stretch, twisting our body, right hand towards the sky. Planting the hand again, shift back, downward facing dog. And then we'll just repeat this here. So twisting to the left this time, left foot up to the top of the mat, shifting backwards, and then up towards the top of the mat. Right arm towards the sky, and just keep repeating this. And back, twist towards the top, and then back. One more each side. In your space, just taking a step to the top of the mat, reach up, shift backwards, downward facing dog, and then back, and twist, and back here. All right, walk yourself up to the top of the mat now. Hang out in a forward fold, and then halfway lift, look up, reach up, just up towards your knees, and then back down, forward fold. Now come down into a very deep squat, and then forward fold. 3 more here. Deep, deep squat. Forward fold, as deep as you want. My feet are about hips width distance. So I'm just coming down like I could truly sit back down on the mat. Forward fold. And then here, squat. Forward fold. Now we'll get going here. So we'll take our first move, will just be to activate and get used to the motion, okay? Air squat, knee tuck, and twist, and then the other side. So really settling in, sinking low with our hips, and twist. Sink low, twist up. Sink low, twist, and alternate. Each time here, sink low, and twist. So no weights just yet. We're still just activating here, getting used to the motion. First round of this move. Next time, we'll add in those bands and spice this up and slow it down so we maximize the burn. We'll hold here just in this air squat and pulse at the bottom. Pulse and pulse. So from here, sitting back into our heels, really activating our glutes. So you'll start to feel this on the outer glutes. Maybe your thighs are starting to turn on. Just pulse here. And pulse, pulse, pulse. Now hold at the bottom. Can you bring your legs out and in? Knees out and in, out and in. Give me 2 pulses. Knees out and in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, rest. Okay, we're gonna go through that and then we're gonna build our circuit, okay? We're gonna work here on one side of our body. Then we'll repeat the circuit on the other side of the body because we do in fact have two sides. So I'm putting my band just above my knees. And then we're going to go back through that air squat, knee tucked to the right, just working one side. So when you're ready, if you want to have your other band in your hand, just to give you something to hold on to, and twist. Back, down, and twist. If the band's too much in your hand, you can just have your hands connected and just work the full motion here. Down and up and twist. So going slower because we are working with resistance bands. We want power and control that comes from slow, smooth movements. No quick chaos. And twist. Embracing the shakes and wobbles. That's what we're here for. Getting stronger each time. And up. Okay, in 3 seconds here. 2, last squat. We'll hold at the top, taking our right leg in and out. So our left leg is just holding still. Our right knee is firing it up. In and out. In and out. If you want to add those bands now, you can add a pull as you lift that knee. And up. In and up. In and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest here. Good job. All right, we're going to go into our reverse lunge sequence. So we've been firing up our right glute a lot, right? Because we're moving with our right. Whatever. I don't think I said that right. Reverse lunge and in. Reverse lunge, in. So hinging forward as you sink back into your reverse lunge, keeping your weight in your heel, keeping the activation really strong in our glutes. All right, let's add some arms here. So as you come through, break the band in front and up. Arms come up, expand through the band and up. If that's ever too much, you can also bring it in like a row and up. We're just here together, right? My watch just turned on, asking me if I'm trying to talk to it. No, I'm not. I'm talking to all of you on my video. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hold here and pulse. As we pulse, we're pulling the band apart, okay? Pulse and break that band. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Majority of my weight is in my standing front foot, in my heel. So my left glute is really activating right now. Pulling through the band just in front of my chest. You have less than 15. I know. Keep pulsing, keep breathing. For 5, 4, yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, rest. Okay. My, oh my. God dang. Okay. From here, we're going to sink down into an uneven, narrow squat. So knees can start in low. Pick up your tiptoe, take it out slightly to the side. You have this funky V. Sink and up. Sink low and up. I am already feeling this. And up, down, and up, down, and up. Again, adding the band just gives your arms something else to do because we are working with bands or body weight. Sink low, pull apart. Up, sink low, pull apart. And up, sink low, pull apart. So trying to just get as little pulses as we can here, right? So the little burns, shortening that range of motion for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. From here, we're going back into that split squat. So taking that reverse lunge step, sinking low, holding here. That's it. If you want, you can take your arms up to the top. As the sun starts to peek out from the trees, we're going to get lit up here from sunlight. Already warm. Less than 15. We are just holding. We are just holding. If you really want to activate further, hinge forward just a little. Feel this in your outer glute. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Okay, there's going to be a lot of that for me today. A lot of exasperated noises. Okay, from here, coming through, we're going to take a hinge. My back leg is completely straight, bending through my left and front. We're still working the same side. Placing the bands around my wrist, expanding through. So I'm breaking the band like so, just expanding the band. Hinge forward, expand, and up. Hinge forward, expand that band, and up. If you're not with me, join in. And up. Hinge forward, expand, and up. Hinge forward, expand through the band, and up. Hinge forward, pull that band apart, and up. Even if it's not that far and you can barely pull that band, that resistance is enough. Hinge forward, pull that band, and up. From here, bring both feet together, narrow stance. Put tension in this band as we lift and lower. Lift and lower. So we're just working our arms, putting tension in that band to fire up our shoulders, up and down, up and down. This is our last standing move, and we're going to head to the mat into some kneeling work. And down, up and down. And then we'll repeat, okay? Other side. And down. You got 3. Last 1, 2, and 1. Oh yeah. Okay. Meet me on your mat. So get down in whatever graceful way you choose, or not so graceful. So we've been working our left glute. We will continue to on this side. So I will come down onto one forearm, my right forearm, lift, fire hydrant, and down. That's it for right now. Just lift and lower. Again, these bands can get intense very quickly. So if it is ever too intense and you feel like it is not even a challenge, it's just an impossibility for you today, drop the band, keep the motion going. Up and down. Or go at your own pace. My pace doesn't have to be yours. Up and down. But we are going to start to add on to this, okay? As you get to the top, give me a pulse. And then down. So we're going to lift full. Give me 1 pulse and lower. Lift full, 1 pulse and lower. Full, 1 pulse, lower. Holding at the top now, we pulse, pulse, pulse. Curse me out. This is the time to hate me and love me later. Up, up, up. Yes, you can. Your knee could look like it's going to go to the sky. Even if you don't fully look at it and go, it's not pointed that high. If you think, put my knee to the sky, you will expand your range of motion and feel this even more. Up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a rest. Sit back for a minute. You can pat out that glute. We're really firing it up here. And I think we're still in the clear for fireworks. So good for me. I think good for you, unless you hate me already and want to pause. You can pause the video. But then we'll take it back now. So kick backwards, left leg, and in. Kicking backwards and in. This is it. Back and in. Back and in. You're probably thinking, Ari, I don't trust you. We always add on. Well, yeah, we do, don't we? But for the next 20 seconds, we're still working this full range. And if the band starts to wiggle around, slide up or slide off, just let it, okay? And if so, you can tuck in even stronger. Tuck in knee to nose. and out. Find what works for you. And then we'll hold at back. So here is where we're holding as I readjust my band. Holding our left leg back nice and strong. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. So just some hamstring curls here. Flexing and pointing our toes. Flex as you crunch in and extend, point the toe. Flex the foot and back. Last two. Last one. We'll hold here, bent leg, and pulse up like you could kick the sky. Lift. Tiny lifts. Less than 10. Yes, you can. Little lifts. Lift. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Okay. From here, we just have one final bit on this side, and then we move to the other. So still staying in this kneeling position. All right, come up into a bear plank. Yep, a bear plank. Bringing our left knee to tap our left elbow. Bear plank. Left knee, left elbow. Bear plank. Left knee, left elbow. And plank. Keep this going at your own speed, at your own pace. Elbow, tap. Elbow, tap. This is it, okay? No holds, no pulses, no add-ons, just here, and then we go to the other side. And you will get a little bit longer of a break. So you have 10 seconds left. Before that, come on, what do you have? What can you give? Tap and in. 4, 3, 2, last tap, 1. Rest. Good job here. Okay. Catch your breath and then meet me back in the stand when you're ready. Grab some water. I'm checking on the neighbors. I don't see any fireworks on boats. That's good. That's good. Okay. We're going to go back to the top. So when you're ready, we can still have our band around our knees, and we'll go into an air squat and then twist. Other side. It's got to get spicy, especially because we're just working the left leg, that when we do lift on the left, just be prepared, okay? So from here, meet me when you're ready. Squat, up and twist. Squat, up and twist. I don't have any bands in my hands right now. Just down, up and twist. Just really focusing here. That stability as we lift our leg. If you do have the bands, slowing it down so you feel like you are in control of this motion. And up. Hard work comes from control, comes from practice. Down and up. Down and up. Your time, your speed. Let's go. Last 5, 4, 3. Last squat, 2, 1. We'll hold up here. My right leg is planted and my left is now going to kick to the side. Bent leg, lift and lower. Lift, lower. Slow this down. Give a micro pause as you lift. And down. Lift, hold, and down. Lift, hold, and down. Micro bend in that standing leg. No locking out, no falling over, no passing out here. Down. Challenging stability. And down. 3. Give a rest. And 1. And recover. Good job. So we're starting to feel it in our right. Starting to build, starting to turn on. Good job to get into our reverse lunge. So band still around the knees. We'll head into our reverse lunge. Right foot forward this time. Take a nice step back. I have my band in my hands. And up. Bring it out. Row in. And up. Down. Row. And up. Down. Row. And up. We've picked up the pace just a little. Get our heart rate up. Maximize that burn here. And up. Down. Row. And up. Down. Row. And up. Down. Row. And up. You have less than 15. just hinging here. Start to bring your chest more forward. We're going to get into this with some holds and pulses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, hold here and pulse. Hold here and pulse. If you want to add the pulse with the armband, start to pull and break that band apart. You want to get more into that glute. Start to hinge your body weight slightly forward over your knee. Towards your knee, that is. Pulse and pull. Pulse and pull. Pulse and pull. Pulse and pull. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. Rest. Good job here. Keep this going. Going into our narrow squat now. Start with our knees ever so tight and nice and close together. Take the left foot now. Tiptoe, 45-degree angle. And we sit, row, and stand. Sit, pull, stand, pull, stand. So just baby pulses here. We're not going all the way down trying to get our booty to our heels. We're really stopping at about 90 degrees and stand back up and repeat. So you can see I'm just working the same line. Feeling, ooh, a fish jumped. Really feeling this go, okay? You have 15. Keep this up. Pull and up. Pull. Again, if you do not have bands, if it is too much or just because of the day, ditch them. Ditch them. Let's go. All right. Going back into that split squat hold. Okay. Here come the fireworks. Hold here, hands above our heads. If you want, you can start to hinge forward. Oh, have mercy. Can you sink lower? Really start to embrace the shake that might be going through your legs, just like mine. A nice dragonfly has just tapped the mat, giving me the energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to stand. Nice work. Nice work. Okay, from here, we're going back into that hinge. So we're staying in this nice position. My right foot still is forward, bent. Back foot, back leg is nice and straight. My hands are in the band this time. Again, up above towards my ears, pulling apart, hinge forward, up, break that band. Down and up, expand. So in most of my videos, there are a lot of similarities in the exercises that we do, but we vary them in the order. We vary them in the degree. And of course, because it's a different day, they always will feel different. These are moves that I love and continuously come back to because they work. Pull apart. And I believe in you. Embrace the challenge. I am so here with you. This is not easy. And up, pull that band apart, even if it's just inches or millimeters. All right, both feet come to the top, and we're just gonna work this band down and up, pull slightly apart, down and up, pull slightly apart. Sorry, blowing away a little dragonfly, which seems to have just crash landed. And up, down and up, holding true here. You have 10 seconds left. And then we'll go down into our knees, up, pull apart, down, up, pull apart, and rest. Good job. We're coming back into a kneeling position. I'll face towards you so you can see this leg. We're going to start in our donkey kicks again. Just as we did on the other side, I'm going to have my left forearm on the ground for this one. I find it gives me better range of motion. Lifting up my right leg, bringing it down. Lift up, bring it down. I'll turn so you can just see a little bit better. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Keep going here. I'm just adjusting and down, lift and lower. Think of bringing your knee like you could point it towards the sky, and down, up and down, up, up. And again, curse me out. We're going to have these holds and pulses. Checking in 5 seconds. Mentally preparing. Take a pause if you need. And then meet me again up at the top and get ready to pulse it out. Hold at the top and just pulse, pulse, pulse. Maybe we're only here. Just baby pulses, right? Wherever you are doing great. Your body is going to thank you, even if that's through soreness. That means we're getting stronger. Pulse. Putting more weight in that right standing hand because we're leaning into the pose, not out of it. We want the effects. Up. Sorry, I'm doing full range. What am I doing? Up, up, and rest. All right. From here, you can pat out your glute, and we're going to go into our kickbacks. So our right foot's going to come nice and straight. I'm going to stay on both of my hands. I find that feels better for me. Right leg nice and long, tucking in towards our chest, expanding back out. In towards our chest, expanding back out. In towards the chest, expand back out. In towards the chest, and back out. Keep this going. In and out. In and out. Keep this up. Again, if that band starts to slip around, rolls up more towards your hips like a belt, leave it, ditch it, and out. Firework number 2. Here we go. Happy 4th. In and out. Holding back now. We're just going to tuck and back. Hamstring curls here. Holding back. So as you bring your ankle towards your heel, so as we tuck up, flexing the foot like you could stamp the sky. Give me 2 more here. Curl in and extend out. Curl in and extend out. Good. Hold in that curl and now kick like you can now stamp that sky. So kick up, up, putting weight in that right hand, up, feeling that start to fire up for 3, for 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. Okay, a little ab work is going to come into this bad boy now. But we're going to stay here on our forearms. I'll give just a little bit extra time. Just get our lives together. I recognize that was difficult. But good job for making it this far. I'll demonstrate the next pose and then we'll get into it. So, coming onto our forearms. If you want to keep the band around your knees, you can. I will. I just don't want to take them off. So, forearm plank. We'll twist to each side. Shift back, dolphin. So it's just piking our hips up towards the sky, staying on our forearms. Shift back and forward. Okay, that's move number 1. And then move number 2, we're going to stay in a plank and twist side to side. Okay, we're going to go through that twice through, and then we'll go through another ab round, and we'll be going through it together. Okay, so let's do this here. Twist right, twist left, join in, shift back, and plank. Twist right, twist left, dolphin, and plank. Twist right, twist left, dolphin, plank, twist right, and left, dolphin, twist right, left. Keep going here. No holds, no pulses. Left, up, and back. Right, left, pulse, back. for 3, 2, hold here. I know we're still in a forearm plank, which is kind of mean, but that's fine. We're going to twist to each side. So right and left. Right, keep those hips low. Left. Right, you can tap the floor, and left. Right and left. Right and left. My neck is neutral, not looking down towards my feet. We all know where they are. They're attached to our body, looking just out towards the top of your mat. Less than 10. Twist, twist. Last 1. And shift back onto your booty. Good job here. You have 1 more round of this, and then honestly, we're done. Okay, this is a 35-minute workout and you are so close to being done. Give me what you got. Okay, so back to our forearm plank. Let's add this into some fun. Okay, twist, twist, dolphin, twist, twist, dolphin. Let's add 2 more twists. Okay, so right, left, add 1 more, right and left. Now shift back. So give me 4 twists. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shift back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift back. Tight core. 4, 3, 2. This is your last one. Shift back. This time we're just going to hold here. Hold in that forearm plank. Just hold in that forearm plank. This is it, okay? Holding here. Planks are beautiful ways to, 1, get the 6-pack, but 2, really strengthen the inner abdominals, the lower core. Bring your hips down. Believe in yourself here. Yes, you can. Shifting forward, you have 10 seconds. 10 seconds. That's it. 5, 4, you're out the door in 3, in 2, in 1. Rest. Shifting your weight towards your heels. Just give your arms some love, stretching out to the top of the mat. An extended child's pose. And then roll yourself up, come to sit. You can release the band now. And then take it off in front. Okay. And then we'll just cycle side to side. Side to side. Do a little cool down here. To side. Enjoying being wherever you are, letting your body come down. Giving ourselves a little TLC in this one. Okay, from here, let's just come into a butterfly. Hugging our feet, and then bringing our chest towards our feet. Inhale and exhale. Honestly, great job, everyone. I know we're just under 35 minutes, and that's the whole point. These are workouts you can do whenever you have 30 to 40 minutes. It's to make fitness fit your life, not the other way around. So pause when you need, return when you want, and just feel good while doing it. That's my hope. So as we just come up, bringing our knees towards our chest, I'll keep it quick on this one and just say, go find a stretch workout that feels good for you for after. Hydrate and feel your body, and definitely leave me a comment and let me know how you feel, where in the world you are, and what's your workout environment like. Are you inside? Are you outside? Are you at a hotel gym? Are you at home? I'd love to know. And we did escape the biggest booms of today for this holiday. So maybe if you also head to my Instagram, you can check out what will be going on around me. I wish you a really lovely day, and wherever you are in this world, be well, be kind, and just know that you're already kicking ass. And I so look forward to seeing you next time. So thanks everyone, and see you next time.